Hey divas, hello stuntalinas, hello my survivor friends. Ugh, girl. Hello, bitches in the fog.
Much better.
Amen. Okay, we'll go with that. Hello, bitches in the fog. Today's video is going to be on Dead by Daylight. Now, I plan on doing a few videos about Dead by Daylight because I play the game a lot and debatably love it. Okay, I love it in some aspects and I hate the other aspects.
And
Now I actually want to just, have a tiny side note because it wouldn't be me if I didn't go off topic, but I'm quite proud of myself. Even though my arms are covered, I'm quite proud of myself for coming on camera in a sports bra. Like, if I just... it's a strap, that's it. It's just a sports bra. They make me feel very comfortable. And also, if I turn to the side... Ooh.
yes!
Ooh. Today's video is Dead by Daylight, the twins. Charlotte is trans.
And
I just want to get this out of the way also. Realistically, it is just that Victor's the boy, Charlotte's the girl. They are still twins, and there's no drama, no conspiracies, no theories. Okay, that's realistic, and I accept that. But don't we love a theory? Don't we love a conspiracy? I do.
Am I the drama?
Yes.
And girl, for those who do not know, I'm a trans icon. Okay. So I'm happy to claim anyone. I'll literally go through the whole roster and make theories on how they're trans, okay? But for the most realistic, it does make sense for either Charlotte or girl Victor to be trans. Now y'all gonna bust me for that, but let's go through Charlotte first. So, the theory of their existence. There's a little chain, okay? It goes twin, conjoined twin, identical twin, parasite twin. So, let's work our way through. They're twins. This much we know. How beautiful. Next. They aren't identical, right? Isn't that a little funky? Because for them to be conjoined, they would need to be identical. And for them to be parasite twin, they would need to be conjoined. Victor's quite obviously a parasite twin. No shade.
no tea, no shade, no pink lemonade.
And there's no really experience or written, stories of non-identical twins being parasite twins. There is, however, something called a chimera twin. So a chimera twin is when one twin absorbs the other twin in the womb, like just full on absorbs it. But this can only happen when they're non-identical twins, because if an identical twin absorbs its other twin, it still has the same gene pool, so it would just be an independent child. In that event, only one twin survives, and it just becomes an independent child. So that isn't possible for Victor and Charlotte. Like, unless they're saying Charlotte was absorbing Victor, but then stopped halfway, but that just doesn't happen.
Get her, Jay.
With the utmost respect. So the likely case is they are parasite twins, with Victor being the parasite and Charlotte being the autosite. Now, autosite just means the healthy child. Hold on, I have it written down. The healthy twin would be the autosite, the larger of the two abnormals. So, Charlotte would be the autosite and Victor would be the parasite. Now, parasite twins only happen with conjoined twins when one of the twins fails to to separate fully and does not develop. Conjoined twins only happen in identical children. Girl, that's not funky. Only happen in identical twins when the embryo fails to separate. However, with typical conjoined twins, they'll separate to a point where both of them can develop fully and they'll birth conjoined until they can get either separated, if that's a possibility. But with parasite twins, the one that splits off does not develop properly and it's just feeding off of the bigger one. In this case, it sounds very much that Victor was a parasite twin to Charlotte. Now, in all recorded cases of parasite twins, the parasite itself, like the parasite twin, is just dead weight. It's literally just quote mark a vessel absorbing on the autosite, the healthy twins, life force. So okay, it's a little funky that they even made it to how far they did. because they didn't die straight away. I mean, Charlotte kept going, for those who know. If you read their law, they live up until their teenage days, until, spoiler, Victor dies off and just has a dead body attached to Charlotte. It's a little sad. Oh yeah, for those who didn't know, Victor dies before he goes into the entity and then is revived as like a dead, undead carcass. Very sexy, I know. Point being, they have to be parasite twins. Parasite twins have to be conjoined. Conjoined twins have to be identical. Victor and Charlotte aren't identical. Unless they are, and we don't know about it. But Victor never developed properly enough for us to see the resemblance. Now, okay, here's a shady thing I have to point out. Charlotte is not built feminine at all. Like, you can look at all of the female killers and, you know, Dead by Daylight know how to, slash like behaviour, but they know how to make a woman, okay? They know how to make a feminine, delicate little flower. Charlotte is not that. Her killer height is listed as tall, and not to mention, okay, she has a very pronounced brow bone, which is something typically found in male skeletons, as well as she has broad shoulders, she's very stocky, and she has small breasts. Now, Charlotte was alive in the 1700s. They did not have hormone therapy, okay? And even if they did, she would not be, you know, have access to it, considering her poor heritage. So it's like, when you put all of those together, you could kind of put it down to, like, you know, situational standards. She did not transition, essentially. Now, she does have small breasts, but I could put this down to her just being a little chub. Like, she's not fat by any means. Please don't anyone take that as that. She's not the clown.
Excuse me?
However, she has a little weight to her, and that could explain how she has a little breast, like, you know, a little titty. Ooh. That's another thing to note. As well as, here is a fair point I would like to share with you. Now, it's just as easy that Victor could be trans.
I was in pure shock. I thought I might have misheard.
I know, take a moment for yourself. I know he's a demonic baby, but that is very likely a possibility. So, okay, in the 1700s, they knew they were conjoined twins. Maybe not parasite, but they knew they were conjoined. And, girl, I don't know how they were born. I don't know the birth story, but if they see Charlotte's genitals and they're like, okay, vagina, it's the woman, but they don't see Victor's, and they don't assign it anything, it could just be down to the mother that she just like guessed that Victor was a boy, because the conjoined part of them is Victor's lower half. So his lower half is inside Charlotte. Ew. But not in an inappropriate way. No incest. For all we know, Victor could be rocking with a vagina. But okay, I didn't want to say Victor was trans just because he's a baby at the end of the day and he didn't develop to the point. Now, they are twins, keep that in mind. I'm saying Charlotte's like an adult and Victor's a baby, but they are twins. But Victor just never developed, so that's why I'm saying he's a baby. He doesn't speak, he has no, like, you know, all he's known for is screeching and whatnot. So I didn't want to assign him the trans one, just because he didn't develop to the point of, like, you know, saying he was trans or coming out or whatever. So I'm just assuming that Victor was, like, the basis, and that Charlotte is the trans one, because she actually did get grown. And here's my thing for that. People are going to be like, well, they didn't say anywhere in the law that it was a boy, or this, that, and the other. They're a woke company, okay? Matthew Court was talking about dead names the other day. They know their shit. And they will probably just say that her being trans has nothing to do with, you know, the origins or the story or anything. So they didn't list it, right? So it's very normal for them to just list Charlotte as Charlotte when she was young, even with her new name, for the sake of, like, you know, no drama. And they didn't need to focus on her being trans. So that could just as easily be said. So that's why I believe Charlotte is trans, or is the most likely person to be trans. Now, here's a few little trivia things I'll give you. Not originally, one of the concepts for them was that they would be called the siblings. Now, this would make sense for the gender, for the sake of them being separate genders, but not for them being conjoined, obviously. So, them saying that they, like, you know, them going with calling them the twins, they knew that what would go around it, right? Them being born at the same time. I'm not gonna, that tier list again. So you go parasite, conjoined, identical. And then you get to where you are now. So in summary, why is Charlotte trans? because they said Victor was a boy and he's just a baby, so he didn't have time to transition. But Charlotte did grow up and get grown, so she had time to transition. She had time to identify and, you know, want to be a woman if she wanted to. At the end of the day, they are twins. Not only twins, but Victor's a parasite twin, meaning they were conjoined twins, meaning they're identical twins. And identical twins are always the same sex. So, by them saying Victor's a boy, I am to believe Charlotte is trans. Now there you go. It's a pretty wholesome theory, you know, there's no juice to it, no drama. And I'm not reaching at straws before anyone says that.
What's your sentence for her?
Electric chair.
For anyone who's like, why does it matter? It doesn't. It's just a theory. Why are you asking me why does it matter? Why do you care? Why are you so pressed? It's just a theory and it's fun, and I hope you enjoyed the video at the very least. I brought logic and girl, I brought facts.
Get her, Jay.
This is not me reaching out my ass crack, okay?
Okay, work.
It's a juicy theory and it's very possible. And you know, as a trans woman, I would happily claim Charlotte. She's beautiful in her own right, including that lovely monobrow.
And
So, okay, this is the end of the video. And I'm not gonna be awkward. You see that the time marker, there's only 10 seconds left, and do you know why that is? Because I'm not being awkward. So I'll love you and leave you, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. If anyone has a Dead by Daylight theory, let me know too, because I'll explore that. Mwah.